We're Maria and Olivia. After 2 years of long distance, we decided to call it quits, drop everything, and move to Athens, Greece to explore our mutual love for adventure and travel. Come explore with us and see where we go next.
Hello! Day 2 in beautiful sunny London. Another walk through the park, forest area, different one than yesterday morning, but same area. Really impressive with all the greenery.
So today we are going to go explore North London, go to a pretty interesting cemetery I've been wanting to go to, probably get something to eat, don't know which way, don't know where we'll be, but we're excited.
And don't be too freaked out by the cemetery, it's gonna be really cool. A lot of interesting people have been buried there and a lot of history. Should be pretty cool. All right, let's catch the train.
So while Maria's flying the drone, I'm just walking around and taking in the fresh air. I love it here so much.
Alright, we are in the city of Camden. We made it into the Highgate Cemetery, which is one of the coolest cemeteries around, and it was created back in the 1800s due to space running out in the center of London, but also because of the outbreak of cholera and typhoid, so they wanted the dead to be a little further out from the city to avoid further contamination. A lot of important people are buried here, such as Faraday and Karl Marx, and we'll go check out their graves as well. And the other importance of it is the nature within the cemetery. You can see from all of our videos that nature is really thriving in here. We actually just ran by a fox that would literally pass right in front of us. And so we're currently on the west end, and that is the more significant historically, but there's also west side, which opened up later on in 1850. It's actually less spooky than I thought it would be. There was only one part that was kind of spooky because we went through kind of like a tunnel and it was dark and looked very old and rusty, but other than that it's just eerie and like very serene and peaceful in here. Everything's so quiet. The other thing to note is that there is an entrance fee if you want to see just one. It's £4.50 and £10 if you want to see the West End and East End together. So we decided to see both. It's worth to note that still to this day they're still burying people here, but there's very, very few spaces left, so you gotta be pretty important or your family has to already own the lot, and I think there's a few for sale, and we asked the prices that they go for, and I'm sure you gotta know someone, not just anyone can buy it, but it's for the importance of the cemetery, it's actually quite cheap. It's they told us about £1,500 to be on the West End, and on this one that we're in right now it's about £4,000. Yeah, I mean, I would want to be buried here. It's so cool.
cemetery, but you can also see it as a museum in a way too, because all of the different graves, tombstones, vaults, the designs are so unique, and reading the words on them too, some are really beautiful. I feel really peaceful actually.
After a little bit of walking towards the end of the cemetery, it's on the Faraday path. We made it Michael Faraday's grave right here, and this guy is amazing. The reason why he's known is because he was a chemist and a physicist who discovered the principles behind the electric motor and the first idea that light and magnetism are connected. And so we went on to develop a lot of things because of the principles that he discovered.
Standing behind me is probably one of the most notable graves in the cemetery, and that is Karl Marx, who was the revolutionary and activist and also inspired a lot of works within communist thought process in the modern world. You can see that a lot of people have a lot of respect, paying their respects to Karl Marx with a lot of flowers underneath.
Now we're heading to Harrods to meet my cousin and play a little dress up. But before we get there, we're a bit starving. We're starving a little bit, so we're gonna have a quick snack. We got some classic English pastries. Got some sausage roll and a mushroom and chicken pastry. It's right here. All right, let's see. Tastes like a chicken pot pie wrapped around a puff pastry. Well, I guess chicken pot pie is puff pastry, but wow, it's good. It's making my tummy feel warm. It's getting a little chilly. All right. Then I'm gonna try the famous English sausage roll for the first time. A personal favorite of Olivia. Oh, it has other stuff in there. I don't know how original this is. Definitely prefer mine. It has a lot of spices in there, and it seems like the sausage is not in a sausage form, it's ground up. All right, Olivia?
So the sausage rolls typically are with like ground sausage meat. That's the flavor difference. And this has more herbs than normal sausage rolls, and this is a lot more like soft meat. It's usually more packed in, but it's good. It's not bad, but it's not the best one I've had.
Which one's the winner?
The winner for me is normally the sausage roll, but this place, the chicken bake.
Let's head to the train. I may have to buy it. Brought my gold bullions and I'm ready to go shopping at Harrods. I think this should be enough. What do you think? Probably about 150,000? The color got you, didn't it? Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Givenchy.
inside Harrods, and my cousin works at Givenchy, so we're playing a little dress up. What do you guys think of my outfit? You like it? The shoes, so comfortable. Back to our humble clothes. I've never put on such expensive clothes before. It definitely felt very nice and very different. I see why these clothes are so expensive. The quality is a few levels up. Thank you, Fivos, for letting us try these on.
I was going to say, of the two places we've been today, the cemetery or Harrods, which one would we rather be locked in?
Harrods, for sure.
I was just expecting you to answer that.
And then we're gonna go for some yummy Italian food. Got a mini calzone. The breading. The cheese. The sauce. Very good. Wow. I can see why everyone loves this place. Definitely coming back. All right, we got some fried zucchini flowers with some aioli sauce.
You need to eat this.
Apparently, I really need to eat those fried carbonara balls. I'm super excited for those. But this was delicious, so crispy. Sometimes it can be soggy, but very crispy, very flavorful. It retains quite a bit of oil, but I like it, so that's a personal preference, but really good.
I told you.
Very good.
No words, nothing. Zero.
I got no words. It's great.
I didn't expect it to actually be pasta inside. Very good. So it's pretty much carbonara with breading, deep fried. Heaven. Stracciatella cheese. It's kind of like mozzarella, but it's a lot stringier and it has a lot more milk to it. It's very, very soft, very simple, but it goes perfect with the focaccia. It's a perfect way to start the meal.
Carbonara is amazing.
When in London, go for Italian food because it's supposed to be one of the best places. So, oh yeah, carbonara in my mouth. Perfect creaminess. All the flavors are just like amazing. An explosion of flavors in your mouth. This is a really good carbonara. Very good.
And I have the black truffle pasta, and I'm so excited. It's so good. This is exactly what I was expecting, exactly what I was hoping for, and this is something where I will say I have no words other than Pure delicious. Creamy, mushroomy, truffly. Perfetto. If it tastes like a pillow, I'm happy.
What did you get?
Tiramisu.
How does it compare from Italy?
I mean, it tastes very authentic, all of it. But like everyone does seem Italian here, so I'm not surprised.
Delicious.
Amazing.
You might be the one that truly got me.